It's a small world after all. What's up? Okay, here we go.
Hey, what's happening? Hey, what's happening?
I have a right to my pizza. I have a right to my pizza.
And now, here's a guy who got tired of being fired by corporate radio. So he took up being fired by Patreon subscribers instead. It's the Eric Zane Show podcast.
Everyone, Johnny!
You need to back the fuck away from me, lady.
Hey, everyone, Johnny. Welcome to the Eric Zane Show podcast. Dirt says, are your panties still in a wad? What? That was high-level entertainment. They were definitely wadded to some degree. I don't think that a wadded pair of panties would cause someone to have so. That whole phrase is a little fucked up. Are your panties in a wad? If my panties were ever in a wad, I would never be that reactionary at all. Nate says, finally, I thought you were in the middle of a lawsuit or something. No, I was preparing. I was preparing for this show. Psycho John, the psycho magician John is here, and I just got off the phone with my dad, okay? As we talked about on the free podcast today, some of the usual suspects. Is the audio sound okay? I see this person, Matt Balloon 1115. Says, hey, how's it? Sounds good to me. Is this show free? Did I make this a free show today? Help me out. Did I actually? I don't know if I did or I didn't. Who knows? It doesn't matter. Who cares at this point? I just got off the phone with my dad. All right. And because I got a heads up that the TV was delivered. If you don't know the story, I was tipped off that 1 second into the conversation with my dad at that point when he said, my TV just went in the crapper, guy. Oh, no. I'm like, okay. I said to myself, that's all it's going to take. I knew it was going to happen. And the Zaniacs were just going to erupt. Oh no, we need to help him. And now for him, 87-year-old dude, old school, he's very proud, any type of help like that. He's like, oh God, he just gets weird about it. Me, I'm like, oh yeah, bring me more TVs. Sure. Come on in. I'll take it. But not him. So I was thinking that it was going to happen, and then I thought it was going to happen, and then it did happen. I found that out, and I go, well, I got to tell him, man, because I don't want him to go buy the damn thing. And so I called him up yesterday as I talked in the free podcast. I was like, look, Dad, these people, they just love you. So understand where this is coming from. And I told him. He's like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. This is so great. Oh my God. So he loved it. Make no mistake. I mean, he's been on cloud nine. He probably hasn't slept since he found that out yesterday. So then I'm over here today after the podcast, took the pups for a walk. I got to break it up. I got to take, you see, Daisy's still recovering from the knee thing. So she can only go for 10 minutes, 5 minutes out, 5 minutes back. Next week, it's 15 minutes. Bruce just can't breathe. It's just too hot. And today is a scorcher. It's like Vietnam jungle. It's like, you're listening to an old Creedence Clearwater Revival song. You got your helmet on with the netting. And like the gun oil stuck into the netting there, and you're walking with your M16 to the swamp, trying to shoot Charlie. Holy shit, that's how hot it is outside. So Bruce is like, I bring him back. Then O'Neill and Benny, the one-eyed wonder dog. Then we go out for a walk around the block. Those guys can breathe better. So then I'm like, oh, that's taking all my time. Plus, I'm still pissed off for getting in that fucking fight with that asshole. So I was just furious, man. I'm still pissed. And so then I'm writing this podcast, things I'm going to talk about, what we're going to get into, what we're going to do, And then I get a phone call from a prospective client who might want to be part of the well-oiled machine of marketing goodness of sponsors on the Eric Zane Show podcast. I'm in a conversation with that guy, and I got my camera on. See, what I'm looking at right now in the video is this camera. It's got like a blue light on it. Now, when I click that I want to go live, but don't actually go live, it still illuminates. So it's kind of like, am I on or am I not on? And I wasn't on at that time, but I'm in this phone conversation with a guy. And then on my other line, it says, Kenny's calling me. So I'm like, yeah. So I can't hang up on the guy. So I see he's calling me. And then I'm thinking to myself, maybe I'm actually podcasting now and I don't know it. So I'm like, oh, fuck. So I X out of everything. And I wasn't. But there we go. And then, so wait, how did I get to that? Oh, and then so I call Kenny back. And he goes, hey, man, yeah, hey, I got news that the TV was delivered. And I'm like, oh, okay. He goes, yeah, so you might want to call him. It's on his front porch. So my dad doesn't know that. He doesn't know how. Okay. I call him up. And, hey, guy. I go, hey, Dad, I think your TV was delivered and it's on your front porch. He goes, ah. I go, yeah. Now, I mean, you and I both know that that Kenny gets the notification from wherever he got it and says TV was delivered. So I mean, it's amazing. What a time we live in. You can just hit a button and then 18 hours later, you've got this fucking awesome TV. I mean, if you'd have said that to anybody 30 years ago, they'd go, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you nuts? So there's the TV on the front porch of that little house in Shelby Township, Michigan. And I go, Dad, I think your TV got delivered. He goes, huh? So then I hear the door open, and he goes, son of a bitch. How did you know, guy? How did you know it came? Are you here? I go, no. So then I have to explain to him, like, how the internet works. Well, Dad, what do you mean? You know? How you know? I mean, it's got how can anybody know? And then I go, well, it's a combination of calling and the internet and then finally he just gives up. Thank God. And I'm like, fuck. So then but this is for them. I'm just letting you guys know, Kenny in particular. This is a 50-inch TV. He's already they're like, oh boy, it might be too big. It might be too big for us. It might be that we'd be too close to it. And I'm like, okay, well, no problem. This is, why don't you just, I don't know. I want to actually suggest it. I go, well, maybe, do you want to try it and see if it's what you want to do? And if not, I'm sure we can take care of it and take care of all the particulars and maybe downgrade or something like that. There is no problem. So they're like, they don't get it. They don't get that with another button, you can just push it and there's going to be a guy there and he's going to pick it up and he's going to take it back. And then 18 hours later, you click another button. Some guy's going to bring a smaller one. They're like, how is this happening, guy? She's like, oh my God, how is this amazing? This is incredible. So they're just, but he is so I said to Joanne, I go, look, honey, why don't you just go ahead? And then if just by looking at the TV, you convince yourself that it's too big, don't take it out of the box. Just don't. And I'll talk to Kenny and we'll get to the bottom of this. This is not a problem. Well, your father's got the tape measure out and he's seeing if it's possible. And I go, well, okay. You guys do your thing. So, who knows where this is going to go, but my dad, she said he was just giddy. And then the whole idea that I say to him, Dad, it was delivered. How do you know? Actually having to go back and talk about the invention of the internet with them, it was quite sweet. So you guys, I mean, seriously, you have done so much. It is very, very kind. You see, that's what I love about you guys. You're kind and you stay kind. You're true to yourself. There's nothing worse than having a person who displays moments of kindness and then fucking knifes you at the same time. Boy, I'm sure glad that I don't have anybody in my life that can do that to me now. It wouldn't surprise me if that piece of shit that I talked about on the free podcast has contacted some of you right now that are enjoying this podcast. Like sent you an email trying to like position this as one thing or another. Look, all I did was read the exchange. And if you don't believe me, I'll send it to you. I just sent it to somebody earlier. So I'm communicating about this asshole. I'm not publicly getting into any of it. So I look at him saying you don't want to fuck with me. I look at that as a threat. So I am 100% taking that legitimate as one. So I already have the ball in motion on my end for the usual things, for restraining orders ready to go, because I don't trust this fucker as far as I can throw him. And I've got many guns. So, basically that's all I need. So I got the law on my side, and you aggressive bunch of shit kickers there. I thank you so much for that. And that whole thing really, really pissed me off. If you couldn't tell, I'm telling you, I haven't been that mad in a long, long time. Okay. By the way, if you think I'm bullshitting, I keep this thing with me all the time. So you don't possibly, of course, it's not going to help me much in this room because, I get the shit scared out of me all the time, and there's no way I could possibly draw. I'd be like, I'd pull it out, I'd shoot the dog, fuck, whammo, kablam. You'd see me die on camera. Holy shit. Hold on a second. Hello, hi, Dad.
It ain't Dad, it's me.
Oh, hey, you're on the podcast. You want to say hi to everybody?
Oh, no, I wanted to tell you something.
Okay,
So
if you want, I'll just hang up and call you back.
Yeah, hang up and call me back, honey.
Okay, tell everybody you love them.
I love everybody.
Okay, all right, Joanne, I'll talk to you in a little while.
Okay, honey.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thought for sure that was Dad, and he was going to say, I love this TV guy. So, just so you know ahead of time, it might be too big. It is too big. Oh my God, it's too big. So, I told him no problem. This is 2020. This is when you can just hit a button and come get the damn thing, and then we'll get a smaller. So, thank you for that. Let's see. Fuggum Zane, we're your crew. Thank you, Kevin. I love you. You're awesome. He's too fat to do anything to you. Oh, absolutely. I'd beat the shit out of that guy. I can tell you that right now. Is that a plastic gun? Paul Forster says, no, that is a Springfield subcompact XD, subcompact XD 9mm with extended clip and hollow point bullets with it charged and ready to go. Jason says that's a 3D printed airsoft gun. Oh, bullshit. O'Neill looked worried for a second, said Nate. Mirror is a great idea. Yeah, you're right. I should get a mirror in here. O'Neill, quick, duck, says Mitch. Dirk says, bet it's a high point. Second thought, it's too small. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Kenny, it might be too big. All right. Okay, yeah, extended magazine. It's not an extended clip. I know. It's an extended. You don't call it a clip. Well, whatever. Who gives a fuck about the nomenclature, Nick? What the Jesus? So Shelly says, so when I see you in Meyer, you're packing. I always carry my gun. That's why I got the license. So all right. Did you hear the story? Now, Nancy Pelosi, and I normally don't like to get into this, but it's for an entertainment's sake. I'm very disappointed in this. And I'm shocked because if this doesn't happen, I would be very, very disappointed. The Speaker of the House is suggesting that there should be no political debates leading up to Election Day. Now, I would be shocked if that does happen. I'm sure that there will be debates, but I would be really blown away if there wasn't. I don't think that helps Joe Biden in any way. I don't think it helps him if he's there, if there's a debate, or if there is a debate, I don't think it's going to help him. If there is not a debate, I don't think that's going to look good at all. I think that Trump can capitalize on that in both of those. But who knows? Who am I? I'm just an armchair quarterback. But what I am disappointed in is the fact that if there is no debate, do you realize how that is going to affect our entertainment viewing? I would love there to be a debate between these two. I think that would be such an entertaining thing. I would look forward to a debate between any two people running for president, frankly. I love the debates. I love the debate. I love the spectacle of it. I love all the back and forth that goes into it. If there is no debate, I am extremely disappointed if there is no debate. In fact, I think I want to reach out to one of you right now. I've been making it a point to reach out to audience members from time to time, and this one has always got a interesting point of view on things. He's like, "Oh no, it's going down."
Your call.
You knew it. As soon as I got onto this topic, this is Dirk, ladies and gentlemen, on the birthday of Alex Lifeson. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you doing, sir?
He's a very underrated guitar player.
Oh, dude, he's horribly underrated.
That's too bad.
67 years old, and that guy could still play the nuts off a guitar. It's amazing.
Do you think we will ever see Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson perform Rush music on stage again, or do you think they're going to be one of these, since Neil Peart is gone, that they'll just no, we're not going to do it?
They've always said that it's the three of us or none of us. So they've always had that kind of attitude. So I wouldn't expect. I don't know. Maybe someday down the future, because like Geddy just sat in for Yes for Chris Squire, because obviously he passed away. But when Yes got inducted to the Hall of Fame, Geddy got up there and played Roundabout with them. So it was kind of fun seeing him play that.
Yes. Yes and Rush are the two 1 and 1A for what's known as progressive rock. Yes. Yes,
exactly.
Well, that's exceptional. In fact, you letting me know this will result in the a series of Rush songs on the Insane Asylum, which I know Kenny will be a fan of for this week's show.
Wonderful. That's great. And hey, if we can get you to sing more Lift Me Up, I'd appreciate that too. You had sweet pipes yesterday.
That's a great song, Lift Me Up by Rush. You know what? I got to write all this shit down.
By Yes.
Or what did I say? Rush. I gotta play Lift Me Up by Yes. I got to do some Rush for Alex Lifeson's birthday. These are all things that have to happen. But the real reason why I'm calling you is what is going on with the idea that there would be no debates for the upcoming election? What are your first thoughts, Dirk?
I haven't seen her say that yet. It would absolutely not shock me. I've been calling that for a while, and as other people have been as well. They're using COVID to keep him hidden, so they don't have to have him out. Because every time he steps out, he starts talking about weird crap that nobody can figure out what he's talking about. Did you see that one video where he was talking about roaches climbing up his leg or whatever?
No.
Did you see all that?
No, I didn't. I try to avoid most of it. You know, I don't because and then everybody gets pissed off too. So I tend to look at this like a sporting event. So I've got people from one side falling one way and people from another side falling another way. And I'm wondering what Democrats would feel about the idea that their guy would not be participating in that. You would think that they would want their guy to go and kick Trump's ass, correct?
I think right now they're trying to protect him. I think the polls right now that you're seeing are a lot like what they were 4 years ago, where everybody had Hillary killing Trump in the polls. And in reality, it wasn't that way at all. I mean, the polls are there to try and skew the audience and get people to go a certain way. But I don't think that's happening. And just everything. The way they've been attacking him, going back, hell, it goes back 4 years ago. But especially this past year, they've been using COVID to attack the president constantly. And they were attacking him, saying he didn't do anything fast enough, which back in January, he was stopping travel from China. Meanwhile, into late February and March, Pelosi, de Blasio, Fauci, even all of them were all saying, go out and live your life as normal. Go to Chinatown. go on that cruise. And they were telling people all that. But meanwhile, they're sitting there, they're going to supposedly hold congressional hearings on Trump because of his lack of response.
They don't pay attention to the fact that he's written over 100 executive orders for COVID support. No. I was just going to say that I think that voters these days are smart enough to know better, and I think that if you're going to vote for Biden, you're going to vote for Biden. Now, what they're hoping to do is get people that are on the fence, but that goes both ways. I guess that it all depends on what you believe from the start. I don't think that anybody's going to be swayed one way or another. I know I won't. I know you won't. I know a lot of the people who are going to vote Biden won't suddenly change their tune. But I think that the debate should happen. I would love to see it happen, but I'm focusing on, I just want the audio. I just want to be able to have something to talk about,
Oh my God, their debates would be so damn entertaining. I would just have a huge bowl of popcorn.
Yes. I view this as entertainment. Okay, it is serious. I try not to engage people or say terrible things to them about how they feel. As you know, I mean, I have numerous people that are watching and listening to this podcast right now that have a certain view on the world, and I swear to God, I respect them for that, and I won't debate them because it's not my business, But at the end of the day, I really want to see that debate, and I am not one to believe that Joe Biden is losing it. A lot of people say that. I know, believe that he is actually losing his mind, but I don't believe that. I think the guy just talks himself into a corner. I do that all the time. Could that possibly be the thing?
I could easily send you a handful of videos without searching more than 5 seconds, just showing that the guy is not all there up top.
I've seen him.
Gets lost.
I've seen him too.
He gets so lost in his conversation. So and I remember predicting this a while. And to go back to my earlier thought, I think with all the attacks, they've been using COVID or whatever. I think they're also using COVID to protect Biden, to keep him hidden so he doesn't have to be out on the campaign trail, putting his foot in his mouth. And the guy's famous for gaffes going back a decade or more.
I would vote for him with those gaffes. I love those gaffes.
But I really think they're using this to shelter him and protect him. And it makes sense with them not wanting them to do debates and all that. But I really...
Yeah, that's what I think it looks like to me. That's when I see her doing that, I'm like, wait a minute. That's the first thing I was like, wait a second here. Are you actually trying to protect him? And that move, and she's saying, oh, well, we can't engage because she was like spinning it. And I'm like, fuck, man, if you think your guy's got what it takes, you get out there and you kick his ass. That's you stomp him in the fucking face, and that's the end of it. But I mean, if we're not going to see that, I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, but the other thing, I know I'm not the only person that feels this way. I don't think he'll be the contender. I think they're going to pull him back and stuff somebody else up there.
Tell everybody your prediction, and that is a bold-ass prediction, Dirk.
Yeah, I just don't. I think they're going to find some reason, either his dementia or whatever he's got going on, or he's, COVID. Suddenly they're talking about having him testing for COVID and everything. I think they're going to find some reason to pull him out and put somebody else in his place.
Okay, so to be clear, you're saying the Democrats are going to pull up stakes and put another candidate in there because they're not convinced he's the guy.
Right. Yeah, and I think Hillary the other day would just come out and saying, under no circumstances should he concede the election. Why are they saying that all of a sudden? Because like a month ago, or not even a month ago, they were saying that we're going to use the military or whoever to get Trump out of office.
I don't know, man. It's all a fucking crapshoot, man. I think it's all great fodder for podcasts and discussion. I'm glad that you're as into it as some of the other folks too. I hope that people take it with a grain of salt. I hope we all get along at the end of the day, but it's going to be interesting. I am praying for a debate. I need to see the debate.
Yeah.
All right.
Look forward to it.
Okay. I will talk to you very soon. Thank you, Dirk.
All right, see you, buddy.
Okay, see you. There you go, Dirk. I want to hear from you. If somebody has another point of view that you think you can get on this show and you can say exactly what you think. Dirk, what he's known for He gets into it quick. He says what's on his mind. He says what he believes. And I have that opening for anybody who has any opinion that is like, of the other side. Now, you know me. I'm when it comes to this, I try not to get into a side on this. But if you think you got something, by all means, make yourself known to me. Eric at ericzaneshow.com. Thank you, Dirk. Let's see. Hold on. Paul Forster says Pence is planning his takeover. All right. Kenny says, damn, I'm just all caught up in that TV being too big right now. And then he's giving me sad face. Dude, don't worry. It's going to be okay, buddy. There, let me talk you off the edge. Toff you off the ledge. Talk you off the ledge. I can't even talk. Hey, man. What's going on? So, what's the worst thing that's going to happen here? We if it's too big, we just say it's too big and get a smaller one, right? Is it as simple as that, or what do you think is the easiest way to deal with this?
I think they would be inconvenienced with actually having to take it to a local store and swap it out, and I just hate that for them.
Oh, you mean taking the TV to a store and doing it like a Walmart store? Yeah.
Because that's what, it was a special buy, man, and I was trying to think middle of the road,
I wouldn't sweat it. I would not sweat it at all. What we will do is we will make all the necessary arrangements that they won't be inconvenienced at all. There's an army of people over there that can help them. That's so not a big deal. This is fucking great, man. They've got this gigantic TV in the fucking living room, man.
Well, man, do you know what the size of the old one was?
I don't know.
See, that was the thing. It was like, well, we wanted it to be a surprise, so just want to ask.
Yeah, but, I know. Hey, don't worry about it, man. This is this is a good thing. I mean,
I just now with Joanne calling, it sounded like, I don't know. I just feel like that's why she was calling.
Oh yeah, she's probably calling to say it's too big. We can't. It's too damn big. So I can promise you that's what it is. So I will.
Bummer.
I will get. No. They're gonna have a TV in there before you know it. I can promise you that. And I will. Not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Well, I've already got it pulled up to do a return. I've already got the next size down in the shopping cart, so just let me know.
Okay, will do. We will get to the bottom of this. Don't you fear not. Fear not.
Yeah, I loved how you said that you called him and he went out and was like,
yeah, he thought I was a wizard when I said, Dad, what is it, guy? I think Dad, I think the TV's on your porch. How do you know?
So great. I just don't understand why they do that. Like, they never knock or ring a doorbell anymore. They just drop it off, I know, and they take off.
I know. But of course,
every one of them does that too. FedEx, Amazon.
Maybe they dropped it off and they banged on the door, but Dad was like in the garden or something like that. I don't know.
Well, I don't know about. I mean, they never knock here. Never.
Okay.
Unless they have to have a signature, and then that's usually a problem.
It's probably just you. It's probably just you. They're like, oh man, if we talk to this guy, he's going to talk to us like 5 hours.
All right, I'm gonna hang up now.
All right, I'll see you. There you go. Okay, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Okay, so I talked about being so damn hot. It's so damn hot. We are running out of opportunities to be able to bring the Queen of the Forest in on the podcast. You know, this week. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
So you're just like in the other room there. I mean, I'm turning the apparatus so that people can see your beautiful face.
Yeah, I'm folding clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing that deal. Is there a lot? I thought Kevin helped you with that.
Yeah, he usually does, but I'm upstairs this time.
What's he doing?
Watching TV.
we were having a discussion. What do you think's going on with Kevin's awesome swearing that he does?
He does that a lot.
Do you think that's just habit, or do you think he just doesn't have a filter?
Probably a little of both.
Can you describe to people the scenario when you were going to buy some Copenhagen? Was it Copenhagen?
Grizzly.
That's the tobacco, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like in a pouch. It's like you put like in between your lip and your tooth.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
By the way, where is the spit cup for those? Where do those go? Is he a non-spitter? Does he just swallow it?
No, he spits, but he keeps it in a covered container with a straw, and he spits through the straw.
Yeah. Okay.
And then when it gets full or half full or whatever, he empties it and cleans it.
All right. Now, didn't you describe it as you were there to buy a new batch of it, and and there was a awkward dynamic between you and Kevy and the lady who's working at the store. Yes.
Right, because we were at Walmart picking something else up, and they happen to sell tobacco products, but it's in like a locked glass.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we asked her to open it, and evidently there's more than one kind of grizzly. There's long cut, there's wide cut, there's pouches, there's whatever. So
yeah,
the lady was asking him which one he wanted, and he's like, I don't know, I didn't know there was so goddamn fucking variety. I'm like, oh jeez.
So right in front of the lady, he says that every other word is F and GD.
Yeah.
So what do you do at that point? You're like, oh, shit.
I'm just like, oh Lord. So I kind of just stepped in and said, let's look at the one that's in your pocket, Kevin.
Okay, no biggie. So I every time, because every time that happens, I laugh hysterically. If you caught me laughing, we'll just be in the room and I hear motherfucking goddamn son of a bitch. It's just for no particular reason, no real reason for it. He just starts dropping MFs, GD, motherfucker, shit, fuck, goddamn, it's ridiculous. Oh shit, is that funny? God,
I think that's just part of his filter, and it's kind of like maybe when they took out that part of his brain that was defective, maybe it gave him Tourette's. I don't know.
I don't think so, because that's much different. I mean, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Kevin says, Eric, you have to have him on the show, and I've been thinking about that, but I'm trying. I've gotten in the habit of not forcing things. It has to be right. You can't just, plop him in here for no particular reason.
And I don't want him to feel like.
Say that again, please.
I don't want him to feel like he's like being like a
mocked. Yeah, I don't want him to feel like he's like we're having him in just to hear him say nasty shit. I want him to be on. He just saw Bigfoot, and I want to interview him. And at that time, he's probably going to tell the story about seeing Bigfoot, but he's going to drop MFs all the time on us.
Right.
Everybody wants to. Let's see. Someone is suggesting that they've seen your underwear. Or maybe my underwear.
I think it was your underwear. I did fold a pair of my underwear, though. I forgot I was on camera.
All right. It is a scorcher today. Holy shit, man. Today's the day that it's probably a good idea that they let you out of school, man. It is hot as fuck in there.
Not tomorrow, but we have a full day tomorrow.
Oh God.
By 9 o'clock this morning, I was already sweating. I think I needed to reapply my deodorant.
Oh yeah, were you wet? Okay, I love you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see. The dogs are getting warm in here. It is not cooling down. I got that window rattler air conditioner. It's just shitty.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Are you going to be a cockhead today?
I don't think so. Why would you ask that? I don't understand.
We were sort of a cockhead this morning.
What happened? Was it because of the dog piss in the room?
Yeah.
And you're in your cleaning style? I didn't like your cleaning style of the dog cleaning the dog pee. Was that it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, nothing but love.
Okay, I love you.
Kevin says, yeah, you got to... Kevin in Muskegon says, yeah, you got to bring him in to talk about the Tigers. Yeah, he's going to sniff that out. He's going to say, bullshit, you're bringing me in here just to make fun of me. All right.
Tigers, but if you talk about the Tigers, he will drop some F-bombs, that's for sure. And he has been wanting to see your studio.
I know he has. I know, but I just let me think about it. I gotta figure this shit out.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
See ya.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I'll be on the business end of where the babies fly out of before you know it. Crack myself up. Sorry. Rest in peace to your ears. Okay, this story, she's described as frat house Karen. I don't give a shit that she's taunting this dude because I think this dude I think he was trying to out people, and I understand that that's a thing on their partying too hard at this frat house, without being socially distant or anything, whatever. I'm over it. I get it. I'm done bitching about it. It happened in Lawrence, Kansas. And this guy is like, oh, my God, there's people partying without masks. I'm going to go and throw myself into this and make this my problem. And so he does just that. He masks it and says, yeah, I was just turning around in your driveway. But yeah, right. He's shooting video. So in this, you'll hear him rant and raving as he's trying to turn around and all these frat bros are blocking his way. And then in the video, you see what looks to be like a 50-year-old woman walk up to the car, and she's laughing in his face, and she's like giving him shit, and then somebody throws a drink at the guy in the car, and this dude is all butthurt about that. So this all goes down. And I think the bigger thing is I didn't realize there was such a thing as frat moms. Okay? That's what this person actually is. She's identified as a fraternity mother or the house mother or house custodian. She's out there drinking White Claws, and no doubt when this party gets taken inside, every hole is going to be filled with young dick. Okay, so that's my take on the house mom. This is the audio from Frat House Karen. I'll link it up in the comments of this podcast, and I'm going to end with this, and it'll also be at inthenews of EricZaneShow.com. This is this audio you're hearing is from the video that woke dude shot as he's pulling into the driveway of this frat house, and then they block him in and he can't leave. It'll pick up any second. That's the party. You can hear the party.
Whoa, what the fuck? What are we doing? Because what the fuck is going on? It doesn't matter. Let me out.
So not a one of them is wearing mask, and that was wearing a mask. That was what he was there for. They're like, oh, look at these assholes, but they're like, fuck you, and they block him in. They're throwing shit at his car.
It doesn't matter. Let me out. College kids, is that what you're about? Can I ask why you're blocking me? This is private property. This is private property. That's cool. Let me fucking out so I can leave.
Are you that bored?
Okay. All right. This is the house mom. Are you that bored? She's walking funny. She just had 2 in her 10 minutes ago.
Are you that bored? You're recording college kids?
Hey, what's happening?
All right. So this person in the pink shirt just fucking threw booze? Is this booze that he threw on me?
Well, yeah, put your phone down.
No, I'm doing this just in case I get fucking pulled over and they're like, yo, why does it smell like booze in here?
Yeah, okay, you can go.
Yeah, I'm trying, and then he threw fucking booze at me.
Man, leave us alone. We're doing our own thing.
Yeah, I get that. Why the fuck did you block me so I could leave?
Oh.
Bye.
I'm trying to leave. Y'all fucking block me, and then that asshole threw fucking soda, booze.
She goes, what?
Look at me. I'm covered in fucking.
She's like, I'm going to be covered in cum. Whoa.
What is this? That's alcohol. Yeah, I shouldn't smell like fucking alcohol while driving.
I smell like cum. Whoa.
You shouldn't have been here. You weren't invited. Bye.
That's a lot of white folks there.
Yep. All right. They're like, fuck you, man. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fun. All right, folks, that's it. That's the podcast day. I appreciate you being part of it. We're down a man. Fuck them. Thank you. Have a good one, folks. We'll talk to you further down the road. The Eric Zane Show podcast is done. Hold on. Let me check the email. Oh, we're good. All right. Thanks, folks. Bye-bye.